And we are back for another exciting episode. This is number 80. As promised, we are going to start off by... What did I say last time? We're going to go around here. I'm actually going to change that. Let's go to New Tuchanka, because we are in the area, and I want to. There might not be any quests there, which is why I wasn't going to do it previously, but... Only got one more episode in me tonight, so I want to make it a good one. It's hot in here. I don't know if it's just me or if it's because I'm playing.
You know, you still owe me a seismometer.
On a hot planet.
I'm not the brainiac who left it lying around.
No, you're the big-footed clod.
So, Morta's still pissed off at the Nexus. You'll want to be careful around her, kid.
It's amazing they managed to set up any kind of working colony on this hellscape.
Amazing's about right. Maybe crazy.
They top of this mountain because that's going to be hard to get to. No. They are about here. Too bad I never had to hear the rest of the other conversation, but they cut each other off. Or cut themselves off, really. There's a dropship. Guess we haven't seen any Ket here yet. Again, it's a nice break, but it didn't last forever.
That canister is volatile. Shooting it will trigger a reaction.
Which one? Oh, that one.
Another tracking signal on this canister, Pathfinder.
These scavengers are up to something. Let's keep an eye out for more.
It's kind of a little hard to believe all these scavenger bands working together. They seem more adversarial than anything else. To me as well as to each other. Should definitely try that cryo ammo here. Might give them a nice bit of cooling down before they die. Right, anything else here? No data from this. What's over there? Oh, that must be New Tuchanka. Okay, well, let's grab our ride and this fluorite, and then we'll go say hi. Yeah, I see the drop point for the forward station.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
I'll be back. I'm gonna check this out first. Have we been here?
How old are you, PB?
100 and change.
You're just a young one still.
Hey, I've seen some shit.
Not saying you haven't, you just got a lot of years ahead of you. Make sure you enjoy them.
Sounds like she's doing pretty well in that department already. Probably the most upbeat member of our crew.
New Tuchanka coming up.
Yeah, I think we're already here, Drek.
Come on, you have nowhere to go.
Heard Sloan on Kadara is hiring.
Not the best boss from what I've seen. Although I guess there's worse as far as this galaxy goes.
Life support restored.
Can I go inside?
Move along. No outsiders.
He's with me, human Pathfinder. Drak. It's been a while.
Jorgel Strux sent me. I'm supposed to talk with Morta.
So now Strux is friends with the Nexus. Traitor.
Think I'm a traitor too? Shut it, Breck.
I like his blue color. I assume that there'll be a quest, maybe even the main quest that takes us here at some point. But I like the idea that you can get in early if Drak is with you, but not if he's not.
Don't make me headbutt you. I absolutely will.
Tougher than you look. All right, go ahead.
I'll spread the word so Mordot knows you're here. Good.
Alright. Now there's some quests.
You hear Gorak and his team tried to fight the worm? Epic battle.
They're testing
Got in a
you,
few good shots
seeing if you'll
before it
take
killed
the
a
bait.
lot of them. Dumb bastards.
Always had more quads than brains.
The worm, is that the giant remnant thing? If so, I definitely want to have a go at it.
The terminal with Dr. O'Kear's data is right next to the scrubbed ones. Don't worry, Dr. Gunnar. I'll track it down.
Hello. I noticed you were listening. Is it because you're a fan of the Krogan genius, Dr. O'Kear? I'm frantic because a terminal with all his research was accidentally sold to a junker.
No. Maybe? What was on it?
His work regarding Krogan physiology and the genophage was advanced. I was his protege. Or, I was acquainted with his protege.
Anyway, it's encrypted, but it would be bad if it fell into the wrong hands. I can give you a nav point and the name of the scavenger I accidentally sold it to.
You talk about Dr. O'Kear like I should know who that is.
Dr. O'Kear was on the leading edge of Krogan genetics, and possibly curing the genophage.
And not using the slow genetic mutation approach the Initiative has invested in.
I had a collection of his research. I hope to cure the genophage in the colony.
Send me the nav point and the terminal identification.
Done. I hope it's still on the planet. The junker was aggressive.
Was Dr. O'Kear the one? Probably not, but I'm thinking he might have been the one that you were supposed to recruit to your team, Mass Effect 2, but ended up dying, or you had to kill him or something, and his perfect Krogan creation joined your team instead.
I can't believe the terminal has gone missing.
Well, if there were more options that you could ask him. Hey, look, here's a terminal right here. They're all the same, right? Something about jerky. Weapons repairs. Ingredients for gingerbread cookies. Ginger, nutmeg, cloves, cinnamon. Shelled animal. Alright, good luck with that. Not sure I want to try Krogan gingerbread cookies.
Should have known Morta would take over.
She'll run this place into the ground.
Bad karma naming it New Tuchanka.
Yeah, that might not have been the brightest choice of names.
Tried one of those blue mushrooms. Bad idea.
Been out of the Sea of Ataraxia? Pretty wild out there. They'll kill you if you tire. You could have been a pet back on Omega.
Shut up.
We ought to check it out, actually. See if we can get in on the action.
I'd rather stay here, thanks.
You call yourself Krogan?
I missed what they were going to check out. Does seem like there's a lot of quests around here. Offer Varen jerky updated. Guess he's desperate to sell it here. Alright, so what's this quest? This is the one that guy gave us, right? Strux insists that Morta is planning to move against the Nexus. Yeah, okay. I guess it didn't appear on my map before since I'm on the wrong level. That's probably it. There's also 2 quests I need to pick up before I go. We'll see who we run into, though. And just do it in whatever order makes sense. A lot of tunnels here. Good place to make a base. A little confusing, though, if you don't spend a lot of time here. But I suppose that's good as far as defense goes. Is this where Morta is? No?
Sorry, Pathfinder. No outsiders in the family quarters.
Family quarters? I think we're going the wrong way now.
myself. Knocked it out, shackled it, and shoved it in my shell.
Some dog fighting.
Trying to pilot with that thing prowling behind you.
But I guess since I've put around the planet shooting them, I really can't criticize.
Call sold here. Hey, want to bet on Team Rincall? Come on, what do you say?
Not right now.
Maybe later then.
Yeah, still feels wrong.
Nexus, how about you? Eladon ain't a place for wimps, but it's kicking your human ass.
Yeah, ha! No thresher maws on Earth to practice on.
I do okay.
I'd like to see it. Next time we go out looking for fiends, we'll take you.
Fiends? Yeah, they're tough. How about we find an architect? Throw that in the mix.
Now we're talking. Might kill us, but that sounds fun.
You're okay, Nexus.
Does sound fun, and I think I might know where we can find it. If it is indeed an architect.
Look at this place. Look at what we built.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I do hope that there's like more of a lore explanation behind the architects and the remnant and all too, and that we find out that those really were the machines that built these ruins and the vaults and all, and more about why as well. So, QA data. Oh, you can bet on the other team. I see. Oh, he sells stuff, including a red ticket. Not gonna buy that. We'll sell our salvage. Yes, doubly confirmed. Alright, 91,000 credits, not bad. 69, we still have some space. I'm not gonna bother spending any more time here selling stuff. I should remember that there's a merchant there, though. Hopeful father. Well, congrats.
Hey, Nexus, back me up. The initiative did cure the genophage like they promised, right?
Not a cure. They've made some good progress.
Barely. There's no point in getting our hopes up.
It's our duty to populate the colony with strong, not more offspring. Am I right?
Have you tried having kids before?
Of course. Before the journey and after and often. We just need to keep trying.
Doesn't hurt to try.
It's easy for you to say. Your children don't die in their eggs.
It is a tough moral dilemma here. But, from what I read, whatever they did in that 600-year stasis period improved the odds. I mean, really, this isn't a decision I can make for them. They have to decide on their own what's worth the risk and how badly they want children. But, I don't know, if it was me, I would go for it. So, all I can give them is my recommendation.
This is a new life for the Krogan. Anything can happen.
Pathfinder's right. We're starting over.
We've actually got a shot at having a kid now.
Let's continue this discussion later.
Good luck with that. See, again, that'd be really cool if, like, that decision influences whether or not they have a kid, and that kid either exists or doesn't exist in a later game, based on your choices, but right now I don't even know if there's going to be a later game in Andromeda, so we shall see. That's the way I came in. No, I don't think so.
I'm leaving. No way this colony will make it.
Come on, you have nowhere to go.
Heard Sloan on Kadara is hiring.
Maybe it was. Nope, guess not, because there's a quest giver. Alright, we'll make our way to the throne room eventually. We're back to the throne room. Let's talk to him first.
So you're the human Pathfinder. You look different from the pictures I saw.
You probably saw pictures of my dad.
Your dad? You replaced him as Pathfinder?
It's a long story.
Haven't really kept up with Nexus news. Enough trouble to occupy me here.
Scavengers?
Amongst other things. You seen the Flophouse yet? That's where they get together. 80% shacks, 100% trouble. I'll give you the nav point so you can avoid it. Or not, as you choose.
Have you had much trouble with scavengers at the colony?
Not yet. They're not that stupid. A bunch of squishies against 100-odd Krogan. Give it a little time. Resources run low, they'll get desperate, and who knows.
Yeah, the other Krogan was skeptical about their chances, but they have a decent-sized population of Krogan here. I'd say their chances are pretty good.
Tell me more about the Flophouse.
It's a loose collection of shelters where some scavenger gangs gather. They knock each other around, drink, and then when they're all riled up, run raids. And if you get close when they're hungry, well, that's how I lost a liver and gained a limp.
Huh. Took out a Krogan. That's pretty formidable.
Thanks. This information will come in handy.
Just trying to help. Be careful out there, Pathfinder.
Yeah, we should definitely take them out and bring a little law to these lands. Make it a bit safer for everybody else. Although in reality it'll probably just make it safer for the other gangs. Wow, look at this. This place is quite something. This whole sand pit has stuff built around it. I wonder if that's like water filtration or something. Do they make their own water? I thought they said they had to trade with the person in Paradise City. So then I wonder what that is. I'm sure it's not just for decoration.
Should have known Morta would take over.
She'll run this place into the ground.
Yeah, I've had that conversation before.
Bet those scavengers are roasting out there.
Another quest giver up here, it looks like. Another terminal. Building regulations. Turret upgrades. What is this? Meetup times. Some kind of fight club?
Pathfinder, when you travel, do you meet many Angara?
Sometimes.
Have you met one named Lieta?
I don't think so. Why?
She was a salvager, made runs to Elodin all the time. When she landed, she would always stop here first. We climbed the dunes together, took in the view, talked for hours. Lieta had a hard time in this heat, so I said I'd make her a cryo bracelet.
I bet she appreciated that.
I never got the chance to give it to her. One day she just stopped coming. I don't know where she is, if I'll ever see her again.
I have a feeling this is not going to lead to a happy ending, but I at least want to give it a chance. I like his armor modifications there.
You think something happened to her?
She could have taken a new job. Maybe she was sick of Elodin. But if there's even a chance she ran into trouble, I can't stand not knowing.
So why aren't you out there looking for her? You are a Krogan after all. Do you think if she left she would have at least let him know?
I could track her down for you. Make sure she's okay.
Salvager at the Paradise might know something.
I would like that. If you find her, will you give her the cryo bracelet? Tell her she can use it to visit me again. Thank you, Pathfinder.
You seem different from the other Krogan.
My father called me a Solarian in a Krogan body. Supposed to be an insult. Joke's on him, though. I like Solarians.
Sounds like Helios was an easy choice for you.
New galaxy, new life. Not interested in being a merc like my father, or battling it out on Tuchanka. I almost didn't want to be packed into cryo for the journey. Wanted to see the whole thing.
Would have been pretty lonely.
Never been bothered by loneliness. The views would have been worth it.
Yeah, I guess he would have lived long enough to make the journey, but would have been very old by the time he got there. I don't think I would mind waking up for, if I was a Krogan at least, a year here and there from cryo sleep. Unless that's more dangerous, which it might be. But I definitely wouldn't want to stay awake the entire journey and spend my whole life in dark space.
What are you doing up here?
Looking. Back home we didn't have time to just stop and look.
Is life that different here?
It was all about survival. Here, we don't have to fight so hard. Of course, the older ones still think they have to fight. Maybe it's just in their blood.
They'll come around.
Says one of the older ones. It is funny that for like all the humans and other species, this planet is super harsh and brutal, but to the Krogan, it's nice and relaxing compared to their real homeworld.
I should get going.
Alright, so I think we have both the quests we're
Morta
picking
ever
up
stop
here.
barking orders?
But we have something to see here, a cache, and then we have to actually talk to Morta. So what's over here? Let's go back to the caves.
Saw the worm out there again. That thing is huge.
Bigger than a thresher maw, isn't it? Make a good rite of passage. Soft, squishy human like you should probably steer clear of the wildlife out there.
You said something about a worm?
Not a worm. The worm. Huge. Invincible. You can't miss it. It pops out of the dunes from time to time. Plows down everything in its path.
As if this planet wasn't deadly enough.
Good news is, it doesn't attack us. Doesn't seem to care about us at all. But stay out of its way. It'll barrel right through you, tear you to pieces.
Thanks for the heads up.
Remnant Abyssals. Maybe it's not an architect, maybe it's an abyssal, whatever that is. Either way, I hope we get to fight it at some point. I also wonder, can it actually burrow through you, like, as a game mechanic if you drive too close to it? That'd be awesome, but I haven't seen it happen yet, and I've gotten pretty close. See some more fluorite over here. Not that that's really what we're looking for. I don't know if that question mark was the merchant. I don't think so, because the question mark was there fairly recently. It must be on a different level. Yeah, maybe not. So, alright. Let's grab the caches, and then we'll talk to Morta, and then we'll call it a night. I like that plan. Unless the cache is way up here at the top of the long jumping puzzle, in which case I hate that plan.
Makes my plate itch.
Don't be such a...
Well, look at that. Not one of those damn scavengers, are you?
I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
That's worse. Look, you want to buy? Talk to my seller. I hired him, so I don't have to deal with the customers.
So then, what good are you?
The Nexus is paradise compared to this. You don't want to go back? Even a little?
So we can be your attack dogs again? Get treated like dirt until we finally fight back? This is no different than the rebellion back home. Only time we get respect is when we take it by force. We were stupid to think it would be any different here.
You talk like you saw the rebellions. You can't be as old as Drac.
I was born during the final year, just before the Turians hit us with the genophage. My father died in the fight on Canrum. Took 24 Turian guns to drop him. I'm glad he didn't live to see us riding in cargo on the Nexus like pets.
Bet the scavengers are crawling all over the salvage you pick up.
Not too bad. I pick my scrap out in Ataraxia, where squishies like you can't handle the heat. I don't get too close to the flophouse. Scavengers gather there like insects. Can't defend my salvage against those numbers. Look at me. I was a warrior, and now I fight vermin over a junk heap.
I should get moving.
I'll be here, selling junk.
Alright, let's talk to the merchant just to see what he has.
Pathfinder, welcome. You don't welcome an alien into our colony, you ignorant child.
Shut up, old man. Sorry about that. Don't mind him. Credits are credits, I say.
Yeah, he sounds a lot more like a businessman than the actual owner does.
Your business won't get far if you only sell to Krogan.
He's more concerned with proving a point than growing his clientele. Good thing he has me. Now buy something before he starts yelling again.
Alright, he's got some guns and stuff. Ammo. Consumables. Minerals, materials, augmentations. I do maybe need those. +2 mod slots. I'm going to buy these while I'm here. What does this do? Yume special. Weapons. Stuns melee attackers. Nah. That's kind of nice. Biotic damage. Only when you're in the air. I'll take it anyway. Sure, I'll buy 2. Alright. Hey, and now the old man can't be mad at me, right? Because I bought something. So, where's that cache? Come on. There it is. Nice. Somewhere Krogan probably put it there thinking nobody would ever find it. Luckily I have intel. And let's grab the other one, which is over yonder. They definitely put these caches at places where you'd almost never find it. Somebody probably would eventually. But you'd be very unlikely to stumble upon it just wandering around. Unless you have the upgrade like I do. Is it on top of this thing? Probably. Oh, nope, right there. Alright. In a way I hate opening the caches because it fills up my inventory so fast, but I suppose I can always sell it for stuff. Which hopefully I'll be able to use to buy something good. Okay, so I don't know if we have to go downstairs or if... Apparently straight ahead is where we need to go. Oh, it's for a different quest though, right? That's the exit. Yep, okay. We need this quest. And there's somebody else downstairs too. So basically we need to go downstairs, and I don't see any stairs except over here. So let's head over there. Well, do these count as stairs? No. No, they do not. Are we downstairs yet? Yes, we are. Alright, so one more quest to pick up, and then we're pretty close to... What's her name? Oh, is that her right there? Walked right past her. Not much of a throne room, really, I guess. Oh, I see. So that must be her guard, and that's her up there. That makes more sense. I was about to say, look, a sorry down here, but that's just PB. I'll let you guys read more about the Ragening social interactions. New fathers. It's cute. Gives some depth to the Krogan community.
Wreck. Swing by when you ain't so busy playing hero. We'll catch up.
Hey, somebody from Pen or not?
I have stories, let me tell you. Ryder, this is Grot, an old friend. Practically built this whole place. Don't let the fact that he's hurt not bother you. We can't help it.
What do you think of the colony? Pretty great, huh?
Yeah, I actually do like it. It's a fellow builder.
When you said colony, I didn't think you meant this. Why didn't you tell me, Drac?
Wasn't sure about you at first. And then it seemed simpler to just show you when we got here.
It's... rustic.
That's what we're going for. Rustic.
I'm guessing you have questions.
Oh geez, okay. And here I thought I'd be getting to bed soon.
There's a lot of prefab materials here. And shuttles.
Some of it was gear we had stored away on the Nexus.
The rest we sort of stole when we left. Not like anyone was gonna stop us.
How long has the colony been here?
Since we left the Nexus. after the mutiny.
Just like that? Leave the Nexus, start a colony?
We're Krogan, kid. We can live anywhere. Could have parked our tails on a volcano and handled it just fine.
Probably better that you did it here, though.
The plants here. Where'd they come from?
Ever since the clan got here, Warren and his assistant have been working hard on the greenhouse. We built him and Hark some pretty fancy digs. Lights and everything. New Tuchanka's plants grow way better than the ones back home. Way less radiation.
Yeah, once again, while this might be a big step down from the Golden Worlds we were expecting, this is still a big step up for the Krogan.
You seem at home here, Drac.
And you're not getting any younger. Ever think of retiring? The day you dig my grave, old-timer. Sad honor that'll be.
How do you know Drac?
We mined together back when our quads had barely dropped. Now I just can't seem to get rid of them.
Quads. Okay. Oh.
I'll talk to you later.
Alright, thought I clicked on the wrong one, but apparently I didn't.
I don't sell Rincol to humans. Matter of principle.
What was it like traveling on the Nexus?
Don't know. I remember Solarians packing us into cryo. Some of us needed a double hit to fall asleep. Then, nothing. Suddenly we were here. You want to know more, ask Barrack. Says he woke up mid-journey and lived 50 years alone on the Nexus.
He has to be lying.
Probably. Good story, though.
Yeah, unless it's the last 50 years, I don't know how he would get back to sleep. I don't know, I think it would make more sense if there was somebody awake the whole time, or at least it'd probably be a Asari or Krogan who would have to volunteer. I guess it could be generations of other species, but it makes more sense for it to be the same people. That way somebody's awake to take care of the pods and make sure the ship doesn't steer off course or, you know, anything go wrong.
What's it like living out here?
It's no paradise, but it's easier than Tuchanka. Back home, stepping outside during a nuclear wind could tear the plate from your skull.
You say it's no paradise, but paradise is literally like right down the road.
What's Rincol?
Krogan alcohol, like drinking a live grenade. I distill it myself, strongest in the galaxy.
That's impressive.
Not really. I'm the only distiller in the galaxy.
Remind me to stock up.
What made you pick up and come to Helios?
I was sick of living on a dead planet, watching my people tear each other apart. Hitching a ride on the Nexus was a chance to start over.
But you left the Nexus.
And built this. Best decision the Krogan ever made. Just wish it was on better terms. Not wise to burn bridges out here.
Can definitely get behind that viewpoint.
What do you have against selling Rincol to humans?
Spend too much time babysitting humans who think they can stomach it. Fact is, you can't. Maybe it won't kill you, but it'll leave me a mess to clean up.
I bet I could handle it.
Typical.
That's all for now.
Back to it.
Yeah, I think no matter how good of a drinker you are, there's just different biologies between humans and Krogan. Something that's intoxicating to them might be poisonous to us.
I know what I saw. Did that worm think I wouldn't notice? It's my squad, not Gren's, and I'll be damned if I let them take orders from him.
What do you want me to do?
Handle it, Cortic, or I will.
Half the time, I feel like I'm the only one holding this colony together.
Trouble?
Varka and Gren fought together back home, side by side, but always in competition. Made them stronger. Now they have no enemies to fight, so they're fighting each other. I can see the tension building, colonists taking sides. This is how clan wars start.
That's not good.
Sounds like all they need is something to shoot.
That's exactly what they need. Best way to stop this feud is to perform a rite of union.
Which is?
Shove them into a ring with a beast. Make them fight as a team. Defeating a common foe creates a powerful bond. Krogan don't take that lightly. Help me perform the rite. and we can hold this colony together.
Against what? Scavengers, the worm, some kind of beast?
How am I supposed to help with the right?
For one, they need something to fight.
I hope you don't mean me.
No, but I do need you to help me drive a beast into the arena. Shamans make a special lure for this. Should help subdue it.
You really think Varka and Gren could cause a war?
Big problems can start out small, not taking any chances.
I'll do whatever I can to help.
Good. Set this lure out in the wild to attract a fiend. The beast might be feisty at first, so stay on your toes. I'll keep Varka and Gren from each other's throats till you get back. Good luck.
Alright, interesting quest, but we'll do that some other time. For now, we have a Krogan leader to talk to.
You Ravenor Brank? Struck sent me. He said that you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Not to say she's right there.
Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morda?
I'm Nakmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Helios.
Overlord?
Drac, Kesh said you had a new job.
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one. Welcome to New Tuchanka.
Little passive-aggressive, isn't she?
I understand you and your people are pissed off.
Humans were welcomed into the Citadel Council with open arms, while the Krogan endured centuries of oppression. You have no idea.
I wouldn't say
Your
open arms.
understanding only makes me mad.
Okay, gotcha. Loud and clear.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
Our outposts are new. We could use the advice.
Your manipulation is so transparent. No advice for you, only regret. Watch, the Krogan will thrive and the initiative will pay. Get out of my face before I smash it.
Alright, happy to see you too.
A pleasure catching up with the new Krogan hierarchy. See you soon.
Making friends everywhere. Alright, and now we should talk to that guy who he mentioned had some sympathies.
Morda's a hard ass, but that surprised even me. Not good.
Guess he's even further downstairs.
Maybe.
She was super clear about us paying. She said we'd pay.
Let's talk to Brank before we freak out.
There's the way down.
Damn, there's all scrap.
This is going up. Wrong direction. Unless we have to go up to go down. Oh, okay. So, I guess we do.
I'll take that one.
Should be right over here. Whoa.
I can't believe the terminal has
There?
gone missing.
Says he's like right to my left. Yeah, I gotta get up there somehow. Well, no, now it says down. So it's like he's under where I am. Can I jump down? Is there a shortcut? Or do I just die if I jump? Probably just... Well, no, there's something down there. Let's go for it.
Been out of the sea of
Alright, back into the tunnels. This place is like a giant labyrinth. This is back to what's her name though, right? Yeah, right. What's this? Vanadium. So there is a whole other level down there. I gotta figure out how to get down there. Oh, okay, we haven't been around this part yet. So this is the greenhouse they were talking about. That is pretty cool.
Well, that didn't work.
Music while he works.
You must be the Pathfinder.
That's me. Know anything about those crazy plants out on the dunes?
The red ones? Well, there used to be a lot more of them.
What do you mean?
You see all those red banners outside? The red paint on the walls? Yeah? The crushed leaves make a perfect dye. Other than that, not much use. Pretty to look at, though.
What do you do at the colony?
Botany. Sort of. I'm Vorn's apprentice. He's the real genius with plants.
So, where's he?
How's research going?
Slowly. We're fine on Eladon, but plants aren't. They need a better defense against the elements. I want to experiment by crossing vegetation with the native animal life on Eladon.
That sounds complicated, but could be interesting.
From what I've seen of the wildlife, those will be some exciting plants.
Now I just need to convince Vorn. He thinks it's too dangerous. I guess there's a chance of breeding carnivorous plants like the ones back home, but it's worth the risk.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's how botany works. You breed animals and plants and get carnivorous plants. But, it's not like a tree and a bear liked each other a lot and they had a Venus flytrap as a kid. But maybe biology works differently here on Eladon.
I'll leave you to your work.
And that's probably going to be a quest too, where we have to like choose a side in that debate. For now, is this just a landing pad? Here we go. So I guess we've been here. Did I go back the way I came? No, I have been here before. Alright, here's the fighting ring. I see. Should be safe to talk here.
Ravenor Brank.
Quiet. Anyone tells Morda I'm talking to you and I'm kicked out.
Last thing I want to do is jeopardize the Nexus or this colony.
Me neither. Or Clan Ravenor. Or Clan Jorgal. Or Clan Urdnot. Some in Clan Nakmor too.
Okay, got it.
Did you see the crashed ship as you landed? Morda's after the drive core.
That's Remnant. No way she can use it.
What are you talking about? She's building a bomb.
With a drive core as a power source? Sam?
Dangerous to those handling it, but, in the end, very possible.
Demolition teams have been busting down walls for months, battling those robots and scavengers. Lots here want peace with the Nexus. If Morda gets that drive core, boom, it's over. Now get away from me. Thanks, Break.
Yeah, the Krogan are dangerous, but I don't think they'd be a match for the whole Nexus. Especially now that we've improved things for them quite a bit. And obviously a war between Milky Way inhabitants is not going to help anybody, except I guess the cat. So yeah, that'll be interesting going to the Remnant ship, getting to the drive core before the other Krogan do, but that will have to be a different day, because I am going to get some sleep. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and hopefully I will see you tomorrow.